morning, guys. Let's see, let's set this up. Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? How is the volume? Let me know. Whoops. So thank you all that joined yesterday for our SP404 beat making session. Today we're going to do more like a keyboard type thing. Let me join with you guys here in the chat. There we go. Yeah, so how are you? If you're awake this early. This is the Casio CZ-230s, which is my favorite synth, which I totally screwed up. If you can see from here, one of the keys, you can see it lift up in the video. Ouch, ouch. Totally sad about it, but I found another one online for mad cheap, so I grabbed it. So it's on its way. This one's probably on its way out. This thing sounds freaking glorious. Oh my lord. Doesn't that sound beautiful? Hi. Good morning. Hi from Ireland. Good morning. 3 p.m. for me. Okay, good. It's not even that. I was trying to really wake up at like 8. It's like 10 now. It didn't work out. Oh, hot. But yeah. I wish that this sound. How is the volume? Is the volume good? Let me know how the volume is. If not, I'll turn it up. I wish that that sound had like some way to add decay to it, or like, you know, make it a little longer. This does not have a sustain, so even if I had a sustain pedal, it wouldn't make much of a difference. But let's keep going through these sounds because there are some really good ones on here. And that's all going out of this little speaker that I have here, so like nothing external. Volume's good. All right, cool. Mini keys. Let's talk about mini keys. Who here hates mini keys? Because I used to hate mini keys and now I kind of love them. They just make everything smaller, you know? It's easier to carry around. Imagine if this was huge. I wouldn't be able to just sit it on my lap like this. And like when people complain about mini keys, like the ones on like the key step or like smaller MIDI controllers, they have no idea what like real mini keys are, because like mini keys are mini. Like the ones on my PT1, they're so tiny. They're so tiny. Let's get some drums going, cause this thing has a drum machine. How is the drum volume? Hope all is well. Hi guys, thank you for joining. Just trying to warm up. Just trying to warm up here. I'm not sure how much the polyphony is because I do hear some voice stealing already. Definitely, y'all hear that? Voice stealing. Nice if it had that sustain. What type of Casio? It is a Casio CZ-230s, which is pretty much the same thing as the CZ-101, except that the 230s has drums and a speaker. So like the CZ-101 is pretty famous. I have that one too, but it doesn't have a speaker and it doesn't have drums, so it doesn't really work for this type of just like sitting outside by the plants, you know, jam session type thing. But I love this one. This one's my favorite for sure. The only difference between this one and the 101 is that you can't edit sounds on this. So like I was saying, it would be nice if I had a nice sustain on that sound, but I can't edit it because they're already pre-programmed. Like literally it says digital pre-programmed synthesizer right under the name. So that's one of the drawbacks of this. Did you start out with piano or did you get into it? Actually, yes, piano is my first instrument. I would say keyboard because not even piano because I've never really like played big piano. Like, you know, I don't feel like I'm still trying to build up my finger strength to play actual piano. So I would say keyboard is my first instrument. Like a cheap keyboard from Best Buy when they used to sell those. You guys remember when they used to sell actual keyboards in Best Buy and Target? What happened in those days? Yeah, definitely. I use pedals with it, but like not in this scenario. But maybe, yeah, maybe if we set up like another live session, like more organized, I might add some pedals. But yeah. Pretty boring world if all the same. Never been into Casios. I was never really into Casios, but yo, you cannot tell me that does not sound freaking beautiful. Like, I paid less than $300 for this. This is a beautiful sound. You can't get that in a DAW. I mean, you might, but you have to scroll through 1,000 presets. Alright. Let's find some other sounds. I want something longer. Let's see. It would be nice if we had like a little looper. See, that's when it would have been nice to have that looped and then do something else. But I guess not having a looper kind of forces you to actually play. I feel like that's the thing with sequencers too, like they make you a little bit lazy because like, okay, I make my sequence, I quantize it, boom, it's there, it's ready to go. Playing actually like requires actual like, you know, thinking of like, what am I gonna do next? Like all the stuff that I've played for you guys is literally me, it's all improv, it's all improv. That's why I might sound a little disorganized. The word is skill, thank you. Oh, the RC1, so the RC1 is a Casio drum machine. I believe those are the same sounds that are on here. I could be wrong, but I definitely want that drum machine. sell the melodies for days. So odd to see talent on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. I've been really getting into jazz lately. I have a friend that says he just plays keyboard and never learns anything. I'm like, bruh, what's wrong with you? The importance of learning, first off. Never stop learning, okay? Never think that you're good enough that you never need to learn anything else, because like once you think you're good enough and you already got everything out, like if you think you're already good and you know everything, you got nowhere else to go. You know, like you got no improvement to make, like you're stuck. And I feel that's what happens when you don't learn like new scales or like, you know, just new types of music, new everything. That's what happens. Like you get stuck playing the same melodies, the same scales, the same chords. I was that way for a while, and then I started really getting into jazz, like not even a year ago. And that's where all these little chord like sevenths started coming about. All right. Be great. Maybe next time we'll try to set up like the SP404, another drum machine, so I can sample into the 404 and maybe do like a live beat making with keys that way. Let me know if you guys would like to see that. What do you think of the Yamaha CS-1? Sad to say that I've never really, I don't know what it is, I'm sorry. I've been super obsessed with Casios, and then I had to like stop because I had too many Casios, so now I haven't really bought anything because I was buying too much stuff. Some is gonna go, like not everything's staying. This is for sure staying. This is my favorite. I don't even want to like start looking at the old Yamahas because I don't want to start something I can't finish. Let's find some other sounds. Let's see. Ah, that doesn't sound very loud. Oh. My daughter's awake. Let's see how long this will last. Hi, good morning. What type of work? Volume is cool. Alright, the Casio has a great vibe. Volume is perfect. Alright, cool. Super dreamy sounds. Yes, super dreamy sounds out of these things. Out of this old Casio. I was learning to sell this song. Let me see. It's been a minute though. Let me try to find like a good piano sound. Alright. I'm gonna have to go put something on for my daughter. So I'll be right back. Hold on, baby, hold on. The magic of live streaming. Sorry, guys. Alright. Good afternoon from the UK. I'm in Washington. Hot zone. Edibles, chocolatier, and candy makers. Send some chocolate though. Apparently that's essential. That is essential. Send some chocolates always. Actually, no, that is funny because like we went to like downtown and everything was closed except like the chocolate store. So it's like, yes, but then like, why? I guess they are essentials. Live parenting, yeah. Parenting 101. Okay. Let me try to find a good piano sound. Is not the sound I want. I wish I remembered what that sound was. That was like a beautiful jazzy. Not that. Let's see. I don't like that. So like I messed up my screen on this keyboard. If you're just now tuning in, I messed up the screen on this keyboard. I messed up the keys. Like the keyboard is completely. It's hurting. Okay. So I can't see like what preset I'm on, which kind of sucks. But I just found this same keyboard like really cheap online and ordered it. So you know. Not the sound we're looking for. playing chords. Inversions are amazing. So if you have not looked into inversions, yep, it's the Casio CZ-230s for those just tuning in. Hidden gem, yes, hidden gem for sure. This keyboard. Grab one if you can find one. If not, settle for the more expensive CZ-101. Okay, so anyway, I was talking about inversions. Okay, so let's say this is my C7. This is also a C7. This is also a C7. That's a C7. That's a C7. So inversions are different ways of playing the same chord. There we go. Those are all C7s. And then back to the original C7. So and you can do all of those in lieu of what you're currently doing. So you don't get stuck with the same chords. All right. Let's see what else we can come up with. Isolation music theory. Oh god, music theory. I'm actually learning music theory. I've been putting it off for my whole life. I've been super against it just for selfish, stupid reasons. And now I'm 28 years old, or am I 27? God, it's when you know you're getting old when you don't know how old you are. Um, I don't know how old I am. Jesus Christ, is it 27 or 28? I'll find out. I've been putting it off forever, and now learning to read music as an adult and learning theory as an adult. I'm not gonna say it's impossible because I'm definitely learning. I've learned a lot of stuff, but definitely learn some theory. I know it's not the funnest part of making music, but it's super essential. Super essential. You ever tried playing blues scales over the seventh chord? Yes. I actually play guitar too. I might do a little guitar jam session one of these days. Now that we're doing some live stuff and you guys seem to be enjoying it. Um, yeah, live blues. I think like a great way to practice making music in general, like be it or like a great way to practice like building your skills and soloing and all that stuff is playing music, playing live, like soloing over somebody else's work. You know, like just put a blues jazzing track or like anything. Just put any music on YouTube and just play along with it. Figure out the scale by ear. You know, try to figure out the sounds, add your own sounds to that sound, and like that's normally how I practice. I might do like a practice soloing jam session if you guys are into that. Hey there, yes please. Okay, alright, I will. Casio in the house, Casio in the house, yes. Alright, the bellness, yes, these bells, dude. Glorious. after playing so much jazz. I feel like that's how every lo-fi song starts now. I feel like I've been writing in my head this song that like forever, and it hasn't actually turned into an actual song that like I just play it all the time now. Let's see what you guys are saying. Let me put this somewhere else. Alright, what would you recommend to someone who wants to learn to play keys as a beginner and the guitar as well? Okay, so you're trying to play guitar and keyboard at the same time. You're trying to learn two super difficult skills to master at the same time. Problem number one right there. Pick one thing. Pick a main instrument first, okay? Get good at that first. I would recommend piano because it's easier. Guitar takes a lot of effort, and guitar is painful. If you're just now learning to play guitar, your fingers will hurt. Piano is not painful. So, and you learn a lot more, like, it's easier to see what you're doing visually on the piano because all the keys are like nicely laid out than on the guitar. What I recommend, I honestly learned to play keyboard on YouTube. I learned to play guitar on YouTube. Everything I've learned to do has been on YouTube. That's why I love teaching stuff on YouTube, because like it's such an amazing platform to learn. Practice every day. Get one good keyboard. Practice. That's all really I can say. Jade, I'm not sure if you look at the chat, but have you owned the Mini Brute 2, and do you think it's worth getting over the Micro Brute? I have not owned the Mini Brute 2, but I have owned the Micro Brute. I don't think there's much difference. Don't quote me on it. I think one has a sequencer, one has an arpeggiator, and one has big keys and the other one has small keys. The Reface DX is great. It is great. Thank you. Yes, the Casio sound is beautiful. And I can definitely make video game sounds. Thank you. If only somebody would hire me to make a video game soundtrack. Yeah, I learned how to play the piano before getting to guitar. It makes learning the guitar way easier with all the music theory under my belt. Exactly. Alright, let's see what else we can do here. My legs are falling asleep here. I kind of don't want to change that sound because I don't know what it is, and it's so gorgeous. So I actually started off writing like classical type music, if you can call it that. I don't know. Here's a hidden gem that I haven't really shared because I haven't really, like, I want to record it properly. This is the first song I ever wrote, ever. I think I was like 13, and then I kept adding on to it, but I'll play you like the simple version and then the other version. So here's how it all started, late at night, like 3 in the morning, at my cousin's house. Nope, forgot it already. It's so crazy that like you can write a piece of music, and if it's not recorded, it's gone forever. There's so many songs that like I wrote in my head and gone forever. So I definitely want to try to remember that song, because I mean, thank you. Yeah, it's more like classical. That's kind of like how I started, I guess. It's crazy. I just started getting into lo-fi hip hop maybe like over a year ago, if that's that. I love exploring genres. I don't really like being like genre specific. Yeah, you know, because like, what am I, what, so I'm just supposed to make one genre and, you know, keep that fan base happy or whatever and not expand because they might think it's weird. I might do like a modular stream too. I haven't messed with the modular in a while. Maybe we'll do like a modular tea time tomorrow if you guys are into that. I also just got some new drums for my modular, the Salem Pole, the Squid Salem Pole by ALM Instruments. Um, yeah, so maybe let me know if you guys are into that. Yeah, there are a lot of piano teaching apps that work and are rhythm games. Yeah, yeah, I actually just downloaded this one rhythm app. Um, for rhythm, for like learning to read rhythm. You know, like quintuplets and all that fun stuff. How much do you dedicate? Oh Jesus. Um, Man, not as much as I would like to. Like, I would love to do this all the time. Um, yeah. Hopefully things change. Do you need to be able to write music to learn the piano? Absolutely not. I don't even read. I don't even like can sight read or like I'm still counting the lines on the staff to figure out what note I'm on. I play by ear. I've always played by ear, but now as an adult, I see the benefits of being able to read music. So like if you're young, I suggest that you learn to read music. But also don't think that every time you sit at the piano, you're like, okay, now I gotta learn. Now I gotta learn. Like leave reading as like something that as like learning. You know, you're learning to read. I have that time for learning. Now I just want to relax and explore the keyboard and see what I can come up with. You know, have them be two separate things. Don't be in learning mode all the time and be creative as well. Writing music seems intimidating to someone who doesn't know how. Yeah, like I said, those songs that I wrote, like I haven't really wrote them anywhere. Like they're just in my head. And they've been in my head for a really long time. I need to get them on paper. See, like that's so sad. These are all songs that I wrote, and I don't remember how to play them. No. There we go. Damn. But yeah, that's one of the songs that I wrote. I think I was like 16, living in Boston. Um, it's crazy like how music influences you. Like you can tell. I mean, if you have a musical ear, you can see everything that's going on in that track. Very emotional times for me for sure. 16, 17s, those were some pretty crazy years for me. But they all expressed in my music, which is great. You know, like everything expresses through music if you allow it, or any art, to be honest. Yeah, so that is called Wind Prelude. Funny, the girl, like I was in piano class in high school, and the girl sitting next to me was like this little Asian girl named Win, and then she was always like such a big fan of me. She's like, oh my god, you're so amazing. I'm like, you know what? This is Wind Prelude. Dedicated to you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Um, I do not want to change the sound, but this song is not for that. We'll save these for another time. Let's see what else we can do around think I can, let's see. Nope. I guess the drums only come in 4/4, sadly. I need like 3 extra fingers. That's pretty. I'm gonna have to remember that later. That's like, I like that. Whoops. Wonder if it works. You definitely have to practice. It's a lot harder. Many keys are hard, man. sure be a song. We'll come back to that. That sounds pretty dope. All right, let's change our sounds. We've been on that for a minute. Let's see. Fantasy. I love me some fantasy sounds. Oh my. It's hard on these keys. It's hard on these keys. Hi guys, welcome everybody. How are you doing? Let's see what's going on here. What do you do for work, Jade? Affected by the virus? Yes, it is. I'd rather keep what I work to myself. But yes, I'm working from home, and my contract ends in May, so I'm not sure like what I'm gonna do after that. I just started doing one-on-one lessons on everything music production. So like if you're just getting started into music production, if you need help like plugging up your synthesizers or figuring out your workflow, how to get stuff going into your DAW, or like a completely Dawless setup, I'm doing one-on-one sessions or like private lessons. I just started doing those. Right now it's just on the weekends, but after May, like I said, my contract ends, so I'll probably be doing those a lot more. Link is in the description, so definitely check that out if you're getting into music production or have any questions, or if you just want to talk about creative stuff. I'm here for you. The Minilog XD is one of the best synths ever made. Everything you could want to begin with. Yes, actually the Minilog was my first polyphonic analog synthesizer. I'm not sure how I feel about the keys. The keys are weird. Like I would have preferred mini keys instead of the slim keys. I feel like they're an awkward length. My friend told me that one time, and after he said that, it was like, damn, you're right. I think you're right. The slim keys are just weird, like, and I don't understand, like, I understand, but I don't understand why companies stop doing 1, 2, 3, 4 octave keyboards. Like, this is what I need as a keyboardist in order to play a chord and play a melody. These 3 or even 2 octave keyboards, like, who the hell is that for? I feel like they're all being made so they can make them. I guess I realized that people weren't playing keys, they were just buying synths, so why waste money on keys? Like, they're just gonna sell you that keyboard, and they're gonna come and sell you another keyboard. So that's why I love these old Casios, because all of them, most of them, have 4 octaves, and yeah, 49 keys exactly. 49 keys should be like the minimum for any keyboardist, like a 2 octave keyboard, that's a joke. Mr. Basic, DeepMind 6, I have not messed with them. The keys on the Behringer synths, I played it at Guitar Center. I was not impressed by the key quality, so I stayed away from those. How do I learn piano? I have an understanding of music because I play guitar, but I don't know where to start. I would start just messing on the piano. Sit down on your piano and mess with it, and then YouTube. Piano for beginners, chords for beginners, learn. You have to teach yourself unless you're gonna get a music teacher. Yeah. Alright, so let's do a few more, and then I think it might be time to go. This has gone on for quite some time. How much does it say? Nope, it does not say. But thank you guys for joining. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for, being here. I have so many video ideas that I want to do, but like the circumstances are just not right. Especially like having my daughter here, it's impossible to get anything done. Yeah, and I don't have like a special I don't have an actual studio room, so like it's like either in the bedroom or in the living room, and it's impossible to make like an actual recorded video. So I've just been like struggling with that. I've been kind of bummed and depressed about it, but it's stupid. So yeah, so I'm glad that you guys are enjoying these live, like no pressure, because like honestly making videos is like a lot of pressure, and I feel like mostly I put it on myself. Like it needs to be perfect, the audio needs to be good, the camera needs to be down, like so many technicalities that it was like the path of least resistance, if you guys know about that. So like the path of least resistance means that we're most likely to do something that is easier for us to do. So like if my keyboard is plugged up, I'm most likely to play it than if it's like you know, not plugged up. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm trying to like set that rule in my house and with everything that I do, like having everything ready for jamming, so it's not like an extra step. Because if it's an extra step, you're probably not gonna do it. Um, let's see. Hi, what model Casio do you use? This is the Casio 230s, CZ-230s. Sunny day, yes. Hi from Japan. Hi, konnichiwa. Yeah, was that racist? I don't know. Okay. um, let's see. Let's find some other sounds. These synths are also great for effects. Like my SK1 makes the most beautiful like anime like. I gotta like sample it and do something with it because it's like a cute little anime like whoosh. Not like this one. All right, scratch sound. What is that? Oh. I'm gonna have to sample all these. Computer game. Not really. Oh. Laser. I don't hear anything. Miracle. I guess the farther the sounds get, the crazier. Explosion. Drowning dog barks is not the first one. The first one is brass ensemble. Motorcycle. That's kind of cool. Whoa, that was intense. That was pretty intense. Jet roar. Yes. Okay, these effects are pretty dope. Let's see, female chorus. All right, male chorus. All right, and let's see, conga. All right, one last jam, and then we're calling it a morning. With like a little sustain. Yeah, so thank you guys for joining. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's see, a few last questions. Is 4 voices on the mini log XD too little to do is 4 voices on the Mini Log XC too little? What do you think, comma bro, comma. What do you think the minimum amount of voices on a synth should be? I feel conflicted. How can you play chords with only 4 voices? Right. So then it all goes back to the amount of keys. So like 4 voices makes sense for a 3-octave keyboard. 4 voices doesn't make sense if you're actually like a keyboardist. Cause 4 voices, you know, like that's a chord right there. That's it. All your voices are gone. So yeah, I would recommend getting a cheap Casio. And like, I can't believe I see myself. I can't believe I'm actually. I don't think I would have said this like 2 years ago because I was never into Casios. But pick up a $100 Casio off eBay, maybe even less. Don't worry about polyphony. Yeah, I was like a Mellotron that last one. Okay. Bye guys, thanks for joining. I'll see you maybe tomorrow. Maybe we'll do like a modular. It might be a little bit earlier. But yeah, maybe we'll do like some type of modular jam or guitar. I don't know. We'll see how long we can keep this going. Thanks for joining guys. I'll see you in the next one.